Man, I tell you, watching what happened with Terry Crews was just so like, brother, I feel like I know what you're trying to say, but you're doing this horribly, and even with everybody hates Chris trying to tell him like, yeah, I love you, but just right now, just stop. And I'm like, no, hear me out. It's like,
See,
you're digging this hole deeper, and you just. I get where you're coming from, but what you're saying, with the actual words you're putting out there, are making this way worse.
boy, that's another one, man. Yeah, people, I don't know how, it happens to everybody every now and then, but you start out at this point where you start talking some real shit and people on your side, and all of a sudden you think everybody's gonna love what you got to say, and it gets to a point it's like, nah, shut the up, man.
Yeah, just stop.
Now Terry Crews is doing exactly what I'm talking about. It's like when it comes to like trying to make the other group happy and appeal to them and settle them down. I know Terry Crews. I think he mentioned that he had like white people in his family. He knows white people and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I get it, man.
I get it too.
He's doing what I'm saying. He doesn't want groups fighting back and forth with each other. But you're saying shit that nobody even meant.
Yeah.
That shit wasn't even out there.
Yeah.
Talking about, well, we better be careful with Black Lives Matter because, the point he made was like, otherwise we'll be the racist one.
Right.
Nobody said that shit.
That's black supremacy. Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Nobody said that shit. Brother, shut the f up.
You were listening to the wrong things and thinking that's a universal opinion, and just
It was just
what can I do to get you to pull back? Please stop talking.
I get what
Please.
you're trying to say.
Yeah, exactly.
If your ass wasn't so big, I'd come and grab you, cover your mouth, and just kind of make you sleep for a little bit. But yeah, brother, nobody said that shit. Nobody said that. Terry Crews, seriously, in the most, sir, I'm saying this because he's so big. Sir, please, shut the f up.
Yeah.
Please.
With all due respect, even more.
Shut the f up. You're not helping. Say some shit that'll help.
No, I'm trying to help. Yeah, you're trying to help, but you're not, though.
What was the other? Because he came out with another one.
Did he?
Yeah, he came out with another one. It was something else, and it's just like, all right, man, look, I know you bigger than me, but we about to gang up on your ass and gag you. Yeah, he was what was it what else did Terry Crews say? It was the whole thing about black supremacy. Then he came out with something else, and I think it was like an interview. And it was just like, man, why are you're saying shit that nobody put out there, and you're putting that out there, and you're hurting. You're not you putting ideas in people's heads that are not there. Oh, yeah, man. What was it that he said, man? Somebody said, "Shut the fuck up, now run, Corey." Oh, he did an interview with Don. That's it, Don Lemon. He did an interview with Don Lemon. I know we're talking about Nick Cannon, but I didn't get a chance to say shit about Terry Crews. Don Lemon had to set him straight. Don Lemon said, nobody even mentioned this shit, man. You just pulled that shit out your ass and put it out there. It was not on the table at all. What are you talking about?
You look in the city of Chicago, there are 9 children who've died by black-on-black gun violence.
What does that have to do with equality, though, Terry?
He was doing that whataboutisms.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what it was. It was like,
And that's what you expect somebody on Fox News to say.
Yeah, exactly. So what it was, he was trying to say, how come Black Lives Matter is, talking about this one thing, but not trying to take care of this and take care of that? And Don Lemon had to tell him, he's like, look, there are groups and there are people who are trying to do that. Black Lives Matter is about police brutality.
Yeah.
And they talk about some other things too, but this is like one of the main focuses right now. That's where that came from. You're being like those people who say, well, how come you don't care about this? How come you're taking care of that? You can't be an organization that tries to care of everything.
Everything. Yeah, exactly.
For anything.
Because otherwise it's well, if we can't fix it all, I guess we'll fix nothing.
It's like shit we always joke about. Like what I talked about, like, I like taking my dogs for a walk and treating them nice and buying them nice food. Oh, you like dogs better than people? Who said I like dogs better than people? I didn't say that shit at all. I didn't say anything
I
about
was just
people.
playing when I said that.
No, I didn't say you said. But you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
like,
no,
man,
I know.
You put some shit out there that was never even said. How you know my
yeah.
feelings about people? No, we weren't even talking about that.
Right.
And that's what this. See that, Terry Crews is a dude that's doing that shit and is like trying to make other people happy, trying to make them comfortable, not scared. I'm sure Terry Crews ain't scared of nobody, but he sure is scared to like talk about these issues to make these other people happy.
Yeah, I mean, man, I got to question these white people that are in his life saying that to him, putting that in his head.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But on the other hand,
I mean, I'm all for equality and everything, but how come they aren't talking about black on black crime? That's not the issue right now.
and nobody's ignoring that. Everybody thinks that's a terrible thing and it's wrong, and and people are actually trying to say something about that too. And by the way, the black on black crime thing, first, number one, humans of all colors are always going to fight each other and kill each other.
Yep.
Whites are going to kill whites, Mexicans going to kill Mexicans, anybody, and then it's going to be intermingling murder, know?
Of course. But most murders are going to be people who are in your proximity.
In your proximity.
And, humans are going to kill each other, but humans aren't paid to protect each other. Like the cops are.
Yes.
Like the cops should not be killing people because our money, our taxes pay them to protect us. We go to them for protection.
Yeah.
So that's not even a comparison.
And
never make that comparison.
No, not at all. Thank you. Not at all. And let's talk about the years upon years of redlining and the years of wealth taken away that contributes to that poverty too. Brother, you were so short-sighted, you don't even know.
And too old to not know these things.
Watch the clip, Corey. Alex Steffen says, what clip? What clip do you have? Yeah, people in the chat said Nick Cannon. Can't stand it.
Damn.